The president just announced that he once again plans to update the country on the debt ceiling debate. We are now a little more than a week away from a possible default. On Friday, talks between the White House and the Speaker of the House broke down. 24-hour News 8's political reporter Rick Alvin is here now with a look at where a number of different plans to fix the impasse stand tonight. Rick?
Talked to the nation on Friday night, and he plans to speak again tonight at 9 o'clock in the debt limit. And the talks going on in Washington. We'll carry that address here on Wood TV and woodtv.com. The Treasury Department says the nation will begin to default on its debt if a deal isn't reached by next Tuesday. Tonight, there are competing plans in the works. The Republicans have one, Democrats have one today. Republicans in the House working on a two-phase plan, one that would, first of all, allow the debt increase to the debt limit to be increased. The president said he would veto this one because it also would cut spending by about $1 trillion. And then next year the debt limit would go up again, but it would only do so as long as Congress approves another nearly $2 trillion in budget cuts, including reforms to Medicare and Social Security. In the Senate, Democrats are working on a plan that would raise the debt ceiling one step at a time and at the same time cut $2.7 trillion in spending, a plan the president said he would support, although it's not clear that could get through the House. One of the major sticking points has been taxes. Lawmakers seem to be getting a little closer to an agreement on that.
Also, we laid out a framework. No new taxes, and we will not raise the debt limit more than we actually find cuts.
Any serious debt reduction plan must include revenues. But in the interest of preventing a default, we can have the fight on revenues later.
Now, you've been hearing about this for weeks, so why do you really care? What impact would not raising the debt limit have on you? On one hand, you can't be sure. The country's never been in a position of potential default. And I say potential because there will still be money coming into the Treasury. Some put estimates as high as $180 billion a month. But how that money would be spent is unclear, and equally unclear is how far it would go in meeting the country's obligations. There is, however, another looming issue.
On the personal level, it's going to cost you to borrow more money, but it's also going to be a tougher job market for you.
So in the midst of one of the worst economies in our lifetime, could all of this political posturing on both sides actually make it worse? We'll talk about that tonight at 5:50, right?